Hi, I'm Susan, and this is what I'm making today. I saw this new black wire pumpkin statue, and you see the price. I got these 3 sets of wire, and my first intention was to measure it out, but then it's already in a circle. So I just took it, spread it out, and ran a zip tie in the middle. At first I was going to try a cinnamon stick in the middle for the stem, but I didn't like the look of that. But I had this thinner wire that I just used and made the little curlicues. And then I just decided to get a bunch of that and push it together to make a stem. I spray painted it with this hammered black Rust-Oleum spray paint. I gave it 2 coats. I sprayed the top, then the bottom, and this is how it turned out. And I think it looks so cute. And I probably didn't have more than $4 in this project. This is the Chic for Cheap craft challenge. And we get to make stuff that looks high-end that we see like in a magazine or online at an expensive store and recreate it for cheap. This challenge is hosted by Christi of Christi Creates, and her co-host this month is the Redheaded Scrapper. I will have their channels listed in my description box down below, as well as the playlist. Be sure and check them out. For my second project are these mini chalk paint pumpkins. Now you can find pumpkins at Dollar Tree you can get 3 in a pack for $1. And I just couldn't see spending $32 for these little mini pumpkins. So I took these pumpkins that I got from Dollar Tree, and I think the white ones may have came from Walmart. And I just gave them a good coat of the colors I wanted to paint them in. And here's how they turned out. I think they turned out cute. And I could have done like they did with the other ones and painted the stems gold. But I liked them with the brown stem, so I left it like that. And I used all Waverly chalk paints. For my third DIY, I'm creating a sign. I had this frame from last winter that I used in my decor, and I just took it apart and used my heat gun to pull off the ribbon that I had decorated around it and the bling jewels. And I just sanded it down and got all the glue off of it. And I did not make exactly the same sign that you saw, but I could have used the fonts and made that sign. But I just went on Cricut Design Space and got one of the same type that I liked. And I painted the back of this board, it's just foam board, with plaster paint, Waverly chalk paint and plaster. And then I took Waverly chalk paint and truffle and added a little bit of that paint, plaster paint to it. And I just gave my frame one good coat and I let it all dry. I cut out my decal and I weeded it, and this is what I picked out. I loved this. I thought it was so pretty. And it goes along with the same type of sign that was there before, but I liked this one. And I just took it off and I just pushed that sign right back in there, and that was all she wrote. I think it turned out so pretty, and I just absolutely love it. And since I already had everything, it didn't cost me anything. And for my fourth and final DIY, I'm going to do this black thankful tray box. Now this is about as easy as you can get. I'm almost ashamed to call it a DIY, but I took one of these signs that you get at Dollar Tree and I just coated it in the Waverly chalk paint and ink. And at Hobby Lobby, I got these little scrap leather straps, just different things, and I was going to stamp thankful on there, but I didn't have the thankful stamp. I thought I did, but I didn't. So I tried my hand at painting. This is the first time I've done it, and it may not be perfect, but I was happy with it. And I just took my crocodile and I punched holes and added brads into the ends of it and hot glued it onto the side of my box. And I forgot to mention I turned the box upside down. The sign would have been on the other side. And here's how it turned out. I think it's cute. I need to put another coat of paint on the thankful part. But I mean, for $1 and what little bit it costs for the leather. And you could probably have strap belts or something. But here are all of my projects. I hope you like them. If you do, please give me a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't. Ring that bell so you can be notified when I upload new content. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. I'm really happy with the things I've made, and they were really quick items. Thank you, Christi, and thank you, Red-Headed Scrapper, for hosting this. Be sure and check out the playlist as well as their channels. And until next time, bye, y'all.